Hi. Ahoo. Wow. Okay. I should have probably put a timing for when I was actually gonna start. But hey, we got it running. And I'm just gonna wait for you darling flowers to sort of roll in, I suppose. That is the plan. I'm just going to test and see if I'm there. Yes, I am. Your girl is live. Okay. Waiting for some of you darling flowers to show up, and then we can talk about everything that has transpired the last few days in Love and Deepspace. So also, I do think that the chat thingy might be delayed. So if I'm reading your message a bit late, that just simply means that there is a delay. Oh, let me know if you can actually hear me properly and whatnot. I'd appreciate that. And yeah, hopefully you can hear me. And this is just literally my third time streaming, and it's always a learning curve. I'm always trying to keep getting better or whatever. But yeah, no face cam today. My girl is here. My MC for Valko, what did I name her? I'll tell you the name that I gave her. I gave her the name Celira. It's supposed to mean invented, delicate, but otherworldly. Yeah, that's my girl. Hi, mommy in deep space. Oh my god, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your username. Please feel free to tell me how I should correctly pronounce it if I'm mispronouncing it. My MC is gorgeous. Thank you so much. This is the MC I was planning to use for Valko. I like to have different MCs for different love interests. Honestly, if we had like actual curly hair in the game, because my hair IRL, as you might have seen in some of my face cam videos, is like curly wavy. If we had that, it's short like curly wavy hair, I would have given her that. But yeah. Oh, I'm good. Okay, that's good that you can hear me well. I'm happy to hear that. So how are you doing? How are you feeling about the updates that we've received from Love and Deepspace so far, mommy? Let me know. What do you think about Rafayel's myth? And oh, hi Jason, what's up? My MC is phenomenal. Stop, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. There's no face cam today. I thought my MC, Celira, will stand in for me because she deserves some attention. I want to show off my MC. You created a new MC for Valko too. I hope I'm able to play with her in Valko one day. I swear, yes. Every single day since his initial trailers, since June 22nd, that's when we saw the very first trailer, literally the background image that I have in this video and this live, ever since his first trailer, I've been yearning, and I miss him so much. Oh my goodness. Ugh. About the new updates, I'm just frustrated with Infold and hurt. Same. I have no words. Honestly, let me tell you. I actually sat down with myself after I saw those updates. The one about Raphael's myth. First of all, I saw the posts they made. They made so many posts. Oh my god, they did like their social media team, their poor social media team. They must be so upset, and they must be in so much like stress every time the social media team have to post something. Can you imagine? Like, oh yes, we're definitely frustrated and like hurt, and they must be getting so anxious to post something. Oh god. Like, yeah, Raphael looks amazing. He's gorgeous. The high ponytail suits him so well. I was talking, I remember not last year, it was this year when we had the Mortality's Tenderness February Valentine's-esque banner, that one. Silas and Raphael were the only two guys that didn't get the high ponytail. So I was so happy. I was like anticipating, because there were a lot of like speculations and like rumors circulating that what Raphael will eventually get the long ponytail hairstyle in a future myth probably, and that was circulating for a while. So I was like, okay, yeah, we just gotta wait. It'll be well worth the wait. But it is unfortunate that this had to happen during a very stressful time. So I can't find myself to be excited about it. Caleb is my main. Caleb's Summer Surge solo card. Wait, before I get into that, what hurts more is that specific people what hurts more is that people seem to be moving on and playing the game as if everything is normal. I feel like I'm the only one who can't see the game the same way. No, mommy, you're definitely not alone. It's the same for me, and I'm sure many players. Like, I did say this in like a few of my other videos also. Like, the magic is gone. Like, I wouldn't call it illusion, but like it's just like the magic and the giddiness and that cutesy like feelings, those happy innocent feelings of being in love, that lover girl energy. That's how I think most of us would feel when we log on and play Love and Deepspace. But ever since things have gone down the way it has, that's magic, that magical magic of pure love, that has unfortunately evaporated. I feel but the new myth looks gorgeous, though Raphael looks so handsome. Yes, he does. He really, really does. I feel as though the game has been derailed from its original story. It'll be incredibly difficult for Infold to come back from that. As a Raphael main, it's devastating. Yeah. I don't even understand sometimes, like, okay, look, I know that there may be a lot of things happening behind the scenes that we don't know about, we won't understand because it's a different country. Their headquarters is based in China and Singapore or whatever, and like the rules are different from the West or the global side. I get that. But the thing is, how much longer do we have to wait? Like, we've been told to give the company some grace, but the company needs to be able to extend some grace towards its players as well, right? Like, what about all of us that are frustrated, hurt, and disappointed and waiting for meaningful changes to happen? They themselves said, right, in their last few letters that they want to improve in communication and all those things. Then they aren't communicating. They're communicating the wrong way, and they're communicating the things which we don't want to hear at the moment. I mean, yes, I know the game has to go on. The game still has to make money. They still have to operate as per their schedule. But here's the thing. Their schedule is completely like gone off the rails. Like, I was just thinking, the entire month of July, when I was just reflecting, the entirety of July, we were supposed to get Valko on July 9th, and I don't know what could have been his solo card. I have no idea what they might have even planned for Valko's first ever solo card. I don't know. But that would have probably run for like 10, 11 days or longer or something. Like his debut thing, that didn't happen. And then the only thing that we actually got that was new was the free heartfelt gift 5-star for Zayn, that one, the frame dusk, that one. So the whole month felt dead for the most part, and people weren't even motivated or interested in logging in. So the schedule, and then also they said that Rafayel's myth would be posted or released at the end of July. Remember in that letter, that cancellation letter of Valko, that's what they said. That didn't happen. That got pushed back, which makes me wonder, why did that get pushed back suddenly? Like, if that was anyways gonna be rolling around at the end of July, I wonder what prompted them to not release it at that time. I'm curious. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. The magic and love I had for the game is gone. Yeah, I wanted to give them grace as well. I wish they just addressed the elephant. Oh my god, Jason, I've seen so many of these funny memes where there's like the elephant. There's a literal elephant in like an office room, and they have put like wolf ears and a wolf tail on it. Like the wolf elephant in the room, like to signify Valko. Oh my god, yeah. That's what I'm saying. The majority of us are not expecting them to release Valko this instant or like release him tomorrow. That's not what we're saying. Even something as simple as, hey everybody, dear Miss Hunters, dear players, we hear what you've been saying. We've seen all the amazing things you've done in Valko's name, on both online and offline, but we just cannot say anything right now. But we just need more time, and we request your patience as we work through this difficult and stressful time. I don't know, something like that. Okay, they can probably phrase it way better than I did. But yeah, my point being that I know some people will be like, they'll be damned if they do and damned if they don't. At this point, we'll take anything we can get, crumbs even. But some information about what direction they're planning to go further in. They are not blind to the valiant efforts of the Valkyries worldwide, okay, both online and offline. I'm sure they have seen all of that, the crazy trending hashtags, the millions and millions of posts in support of Valko on not only Twitter but Instagram, like literally every single social media platform, YouTube, that you name it. Oh my god. Exactly, you could be PR for them. No. I don't know, it's so crazy. The way they're behaving is starting to make me really anxious, because it's as if they're standing on only continuing the game with the 5 allies. Like, I don't know, it's so disappointing. Same, I was so upset, like my heart sank even more when I saw that update they released yesterday or day before yesterday. About the new outfits, like the couple outfit pack with the background and stuff like that. Oh my god, there's some weird background sound. I'm sorry if it's loud. There's some weird construction work or something. I apologize if that sound is bothering you. Hopefully it'll stop soon. But anyway, yeah, like it seems tone deaf, right, for them to that Kishi festival outfit pack. Oh my god, wrong time for them to release paid outfits. Really, really wrong time. And on top of that, a few hours ago, maybe you guys have seen it already, they put out another update on their Instagram. I had to manually go and search for it because I'm not following them on any social media platforms anymore. So I had to manually search for them on Instagram. And I saw that 4-5 hours ago, they confirmed their participation at Gamescom this year. What even? Like, you make it make sense. They cancelled so many other events. The only thing they attended was Anime Expo. I think they were already there, and they had no chance of backing out of that at the last minute because they already flew all their shit and everything there. But they pulled out of Bilibili World, they pulled out of an event in Japan, in Taiwan, all of that subsequently got cancelled, right? But imagine they confirmed their participation at Gamescom. What do you mean? Do you know how irritated and how livid the global audience is going to be when they show their face there? What do you mean? I saw that post on Reddit. Oh, I was so livid when I saw the freaking audacity. That's what I'm saying. how are they going to save face at an event like that? Imagine people should just all cosplay as Valko and just like storm the building. Oh my god, when they go and attend that thing, imagine them being forced to address the elephant of the room. Okay, here's my thing. I wouldn't be surprised if there are fans of the game or people outside the game who know about what happened that will pester them at Gamescom to find out about Valko. Like the hosts and the people who sit down and interview all of the participants, right, at Gamescom. Imagine they ask, do you guys realize that the impact that Valko had worldwide? You guys haven't said anything. Would you like to give a statement? Imagine. Oh, imagine if they're forced to give a statement. I wonder if they'll answer. And if they do answer, boy, I wonder what they're gonna say. They better not say something like, oh, Love and Deepspace is just 5. No. Lads is 6, okay? Oh my god, I saw that. Are they ready for the craziness that might ensue? They won't even talk to their player base. Yeah, like this company is so shameless. I don't know whether to be impressed or offended with their boldness to keep disappointing their loyal and loving player base. Yeah, it's such a rocky relationship. Like, if I can just use my own example, I don't know, I can't speak for everybody, but when I speak for myself, I would like to say that I still love the game. I'm still in love with the game. However, it is not that same giddy, girly, lover girl energy, as I said, that I used to have. I just log in to quickly do dailies and just jump out. I don't even want to interact with Caleb or Zane or any of the guys that much. I rarely do that. It's just hanging on, but I love it. Like, I don't want to let go of it because this game changed my life for better or for worse, you know. I've seen people planning to protest at Gamescom by doing Valko cosplays and setting up Valko shrines and stuff. I hope they do that. They better. Oh my god, that would be amazing. They have to do that. At that point, they have no choice but to say something, because if they don't say something even after all that, that'll make them look even worse. And being at a huge event like Gamescom, I'm sure if they're smart, they'll to save some face, they'll have to say something. They'll have to say something. And the fact that it's no secret that after everything, Valko definitely became like the #1 love interest after everything that's happened. There's like no denying that. No denying that at this point. If they still insist that lads only has 5 lives, they will not get away with it. I know, right? I stopped playing the game. I don't feel anything towards it now. That's so valid. Silver, hey girl, how are you? I'm so happy to see you. I hope you're doing well. Let me know what your thoughts are on the game's updates this past few days. I'm forever holding out hope that as soon as September comes, they will be free to put Valko back in the game. Some of the legal issues will at least be in process and kids will be back in school. Yeah, so I saw somebody else mention this in my comments before, that on September 1st, there will be some cybersecurity laws or something like this, stricter laws put into effect on September 1st. So because of all of that should hopefully allow them to make a statement. I don't know how far that is true. This is what I read. I don't know why did it take these laws to take this much of time to go into effect. One would think that they would have these laws enforced already, but hey, I don't know how they operate over there. And that whole thing about it being kids, oh my goodness, I can't, I have no words. Like, they need their ass whooped. Also, the way they keep getting ratioed on social media. Yes, like, oh my god, yeah, the ratio of likes to comments and shares and all of that. And every single comment, no matter which love interest it is at this point, whether it's Caleb, whether it's Zane, Silas, Xavier, Rafayel, every single post will be talking about Valko, obviously, like, bring back Valko, because how else are people are annoyed, people are frustrated, understandably so. How else are they gonna, what do you call it, like, address, make our voices be heard, you know? This is the only way. Like, it's like our way of fighting back. Like, they're continuing to push the agenda of, like, they need to continue to post stuff about the other guys, And we will continue to post about Valko in their posts so that we get our point across. That is literally what we're doing at this point. We're trying to fight. I don't know if fighting fire with fire is the right terminology to use here. Maybe. Hanging in there. I'm so frustrated right now. Same. I just want to love the game again. Yes. Yes, Silver, holding on to hope I'm with you. I've had a hard time believing they won't return Valko. If they want the game to live, I don't think it will survive the backlash if they continue. Exactly. And you know what? I'm sure many of you might have noticed this already. On Twitter, right? Valko's trailers are still there. Why would they keep his trailers still now? It makes no sense. Like, okay, they removed it off of YouTube. They removed it off of Instagram. Okay? Then why is it still there on Twitter? Make it make sense. And some of the ads, like the paid ads or the promotional advertisements that try to showcase Love and Deepspace when you're like on any other app, they show you Love and Deepspace ads, right? To try to get you to download the game. Valko is still there on those as well. And I know they might have already prepaid for those advertisements to run for X amount of time, whatever. But you would think that if the company was that serious about not bringing him back, then why would they continue to run those ads featuring him? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're fighting with the only thing that we can use, our money and engagement. Exactly. The huge dip in revenue, like July's revenue drop. Actually, my jaw was on the floor. But also, I was surprised they even managed to make 10 million. Like, they lost 27 or 28 million US dollars. Like, in June, it was 38.5 million or something like that. And then in July, they made just 10.3 million, I think. I don't know. These are just rough numbers, okay? Don't take what I'm saying to heart. This is just what I roughly remember. But it's working. That's a good thing. Like, we are talking with our money. Like, even the games, whether you're, no matter what spending tier you are, low spender, mid-tier spender, or like high spending, everybody is talking with, exactly as you said, Jason, with their money and engagement. We're not giving them the money, which is something they understand, the language of money. And engagement, yeah, of course, I'm sure they can see the amount of hours people are logging into the game and spending in the game. I'm sure they're seeing all of that. Hi Pink, how are you? Oh, Pink Drinks Tears. That's such a cute username. I love your username. I truly hope that you continue making those late night Valko chats. They've been such a huge help during rough times, Saucy. Oh my god, you're so sweet, Pink. Thank you so much. I'll definitely be doing more of those. I'm so appreciative of you that you enjoy them. I was kind of not hesitant, like I was anxious, wondering if anybody would really like them. And I'm glad that you do, and that there are others that do as well. I want to do more. Like, I will never stop talking about Valko for as long as I live, for every breath I take, for every minute I make content on YouTube, because YouTube is my baby. It's my main platform. It's the only platform where I'm this active. I'm really quiet everywhere else. And I don't even post on other platforms. All my other platforms are like private. The only platform that is public is YouTube for me, because I feel like I found my girly pops on YouTube, you know. So yeah, I'm so happy to hear that, though. I'll definitely be making one. They've been helping. Every time I read facts and information about wolves, a part of me feels so happy. Like, my heart gets so happy. Oh my god. Yes, these late night chats are so comforting. It feels so nice to see people still yearning for Valko like me. Yes, mommy, I'm so happy that you find them comforting. And yes, every time I've consumed so much. It's not just fan art and fan fiction. Of course, that's online. Offline, we know already the wonderful and the amazing work that Valkyries all over the world have done, right? Like with donations to the shelters for women, dogs, wolves, saving an extinct wolf species, the Letters for Valko website, and I'm sure there's so many more new updates that have happened. Even the relief flood, like the donations for the flood relief and all of that. They can't ignore that. Like, the company is not stupid. They can see that, and they know, like, when a fictional character has this much of an impact on its audience, that's how you know that it goes beyond just a character, and that's how powerful fiction can be, even in real, like how it can drip and seep into real life. Like a real life wolf pack. If this Hi Zane's Jasmine, how are you? What's up? I've never seen you before. I hope you're doing well. We're just talking about the latest updates that Love and Deepspace have put out. Unsavory decisions, but I know they have a schedule to follow, like Rafayel's new myth, the new outfit pack and background, and even Love and Deepspace's participation being confirmed at Gamescom. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. If this myth does well, then we're all screwed, to be honest. I'm scared. I'm scared too. But I don't, in my opinion, I don't think this myth is going to do as well as his Lemurian sea god, because we were at a different time period last year, and this year the state of things is not good, okay? And a lot of big spenders and medium spenders or low spenders, whatever, even free-to-play players like myself who have a lot of diamonds saved up, I'm talking 35, 40, 50k in diamonds, can spend to get it, but maybe will, maybe won't. I mean, I'm still on the fence about whether or not I want to pull for it or not with my saved resources, because as a free-to-play player, I've been stacking up a lot of like diamonds. They're just piling on. Don't have any motivation to spend them. Ever since Valko's cancellation, I've had zero motivation to spend them, except when it came to Caleb's summer surge, using my free tickets and diamonds, a few diamonds, I think 2k diamonds or something. I used the diamonds to get him at the very last minute, at literally the last day, when the few hours before the event was ending. I was like, let me try my luck and see, and I didn't feel anything. You know that excitement I would usually feel when pulling? I didn't feel shit. It was like the most numbing experience ever. And I still haven't read the card also. I didn't even read it. Like, he looks hot as hell, Basketball Caleb, but I haven't even had the motivation to read his card, is what I'm saying. I think we should expect there may be some rise in revenue from the myth compared to previous content, but it won't raise enough to be a problem. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, continue boycotting. I'm just hoping the revenue for the myth will be significantly lesser than previous myths. I don't think it will flop, but it's definitely not going to do well. Yeah, that's what I think also. Like, I don't think it will flop, but it's definitely going to do a lot lesser compared to his third myth. See, visually, I cannot speak for everybody. Like Rafayel, I love all the 6 guys, but Rafayel is not someone that I connect with on an emotional level, but I still am very curious and love to read everything about him and his story, and I find him very hot and very attractive in his own way, and that man's secret times are some of my favorite, okay? And he has godly kisses, and his whispering, oh good lord, okay. Trying to keep this a safe for work stream. It is an 18+ stream, but yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, the most visually stunning myth for me, I love anything to do with mermaids and fairies. Okay, mermaids, fairies, elves, vampires, werewolves, I love all that stuff. So his Lemurian sea god merman myth was like a no-brainer for me. Easiest myth to get, And I love it so much. Visually still one of my favorites. So when this is just a personal preference, okay? When I compare that in my mind to his martial ode, his 4th myth, the current one, it just visually, it doesn't stand out as much. Besides his gorgeous ponytail, the color scheme is not for me. Like, I'm not that excited over the color scheme, but I'm sure the story will be really good. Just catching up on what you darling flowers are saying. My local zoo has a pack of Mexican grey wolves. That's so sweet. Wow. I went to see them and they were howling. Oh, I'm glad there weren't many people there because I was crying. Oh my gosh, Silver, that's so sweet. I hope you were able to, did they allow you to take photos or some pictures or something? That would have been so nice, like a beautiful memory to have. I have 50k diamonds saved up and want this myth desperately, but I'm also waiting for so many Silas reruns. Fishy has to wait for a rerun. Yes, oh my god, Silver. The fact that I know because of whatever is happening, because I know that the government might got involved and all those things, they skipped Silas's no defense zone rerun and they skipped his I mean, they skipped the Misty Invasion rerun and they directly went to Wonder in Wonder. So now I wonder, when are they going to rerun Silas's No Defense Zone and Misty Invasion? I'm curious now. How are they gonna, and when are they gonna do that? What do you think of the people who are planning to email Gamescom and get lads out of it? Oh, there's people that are going to do that. Wow, I didn't know that. Okay, but it makes sense why there will be some people that I don't. Will they listen? I mean, it would be great if games. I don't know what Gamescom policy is like. Has this happened before at Gamescom where the audience has spoken up and they email them collectively, and then the company participating or the game participating pulled out when enough people complained? Is there been a history of that? If there is, let me know, because that's really cool if our voice can be heard by at least the people at Gamescom. But at the same time, I want people to go there and question them about Valko, because I feel like this might be the only way for the global audience to ask them something, in my opinion. Yeah, I feel hollow. I can't feel any excitement or joy anymore. It pains me because lads used to be my source of joy. Same, Zane's, Jasmine. Like, it was like the happiest daily ritual. It's like, when you are trying to take a relaxing bath with your favorite bath salts and candles and like scented candles and all of that. Or like, some people really love the ritual of choosing like a really nice perfume or body lotion or eating something they love, something sweet, something delicious, or whatever it is. That's what logging into Love and Deepspace really felt like for me. And I also do not feel that same sense of joy and love anymore. I agree. We saw how different the past events for Caleb did compared to Summer Surge. There was a slight spike but still tanked overall when checking out the daily reports. Not zero revenue, but still effective. Yeah, that's great. I'm glad that I'm glad that it didn't flop, and I'm glad that it didn't do too well either. Like some sort of middle ground. And like, regarding MCs, like in the trailer was kind of deceptive, because in the trailer it showed MC's head being cut off, but then when I saw some screenshots of girls who had shared, or other players who had shared their screenshots of the card, MC's face can be seen, like it's there. I don't know, everything is weird. But yeah, the number on his jersey is like Simlish. It's not even a number 5, because in his past card it was hinted that, or it was not hinted, it was blatantly said that his jersey is number 5, and they didn't do that. They didn't include number 5. They just put it some scribbly something. Catching up. Yeah, this new myth is pretty, but I don't feel as emotionally connected to it like the way I did with Lemurian Sea God. Yeah. I agree. I love the autumnal colors, so it fits me, but I do love his traditional clothes as well. Yeah, the autumn colors are quite beautiful. I will say, like the reds and orange, because Rafayel has like powers. I know his evol is fire, but like it's like a fire and water thing with him. So that man looks gorgeous in any color and in any style. Let's be so real. Rafayel is like our fashion king, our fashion god. But like him in blue, pink, purple, red, black, oh goodness, black. He looks so good. Such a handsome fishy, always. I can't blame anybody for wanting to pull or not pulling like the how do you say, like the restraint to not pull when you really want to. It's through the roof. I cannot imagine how difficult this must be for some Rafayel girlies who want to pull, but they're holding back because of the boycott and everything. Yes, they have a huge, beautiful enclosure and can run wild. You're free to take photos and videos. That's so nice, Silver. Oh my god, I'm so happy you got to take some pictures. Oh, I'm expecting a Silas rerun in the middle of this myth. Yeah. This company is sus enough to do that, for real. They could just pull a fast one. Like, oh my god, I think I forgot to talk about this before. They actually did do that promise, like when that Wander and Wonder rerun was going on, they did that promise rerun, right? Like 4 cards were rerun at the same time, like Zane, Silas, Rafayel, Caleb, Xavier, yeah, like all four of their promise reruns happened at the same time. Remember that? Like, uh, so yeah, Silver, yeah, they could totally pull that. It wouldn't surprise me also, I agree, if they actually reran Silas's card during this time. Or any of the guys' cards. Or even, imagine they hit us with a Misty Invasion rerun during this time. Bruh. They're sneaky, they could probably do that. I'm not sure if Gamescom has done that before, but I don't know how to feel about that. I kind of want to get some satisfaction seeing them bombarded with questions about Valko. Exactly, me too. I want to see that too. I just hate how they won't communicate with us after promising to do so. You can't ignore global. That's what I'm saying, Silver. Like at the start, before you got here, I was like, we can only give them so much grace, and we keep being told to give grace to the company, but they need to extend that same level of grace towards us as the player base also, and they're communicating the wrong type of things to us. Like, that's not what we don't want to hear about as much as we would like to about the new myths and outfits and this and that. Like, give us some information about what we've been asking for. Our wolf in the room. We need to keep talking about it until we get an answer. Yeah, that broke my heart to not have a 5 on his jersey, right? That is the level of, I don't know if censorship is the correct word. I don't even know what to even say at this point. And MC, don't even get me started on that outfit for MC. We have like 2 really nice workout outfits for MC, and they put her in that abomination. Please. It just turned on my aircon, so if you heard any beep beep sound, that's what it is. I think No Defense Zone and Misty Invasion will probably be once they get over the tension. I wonder how long the tension will last, like in that sense. Like, okay, if they're gonna rerun those cards, when are they going to rerun that? That's what I'm kind of confused about, because now, okay, at the beginning we were under the assumption that they had like some sort of like 30-day ban or something where they couldn't post online about anything, so that's why they were quiet. So that's what everybody tried to give them grace for that. But then when they started posting again directly about Caleb's solo card, and then the myth now, and then the paid outfits, that I think that made it worse, honestly, the paid outfits and all that stuff. And then their participation being confirmed at Gamescom as if that was like some cherry on top, proves that they can communicate. That's why there's a part of me that also feels like they're just choosing to ignore us. I hate this part of me that thinks that. But there is a part of me that is now thinking that they're actively ignoring us. And I hate to entertain that thought. They'd be taking a huge risk if their software doesn't keep minors out. All the latest content is safer and clean. Yeah, I hate that. I kind of resent the people who are just moving on. That I hope the voice lines would be sped up and flash by to ruin the myth experience for those who pull. Nui. Also, hi Nui. I don't think I said hello before to you, or did you just join in? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I apologize if I didn't see your comment sooner, or if I'm a bit slow at reading it. Chat is going by a little bit quick, or I'm just taking some time to read, so don't mind me. I will eventually get to you. See, look, I don't mind anybody who wants to pull. I'm completely okay if you want to pull, you don't want to pull, you're playing the game, it's okay, you're not playing the game, it's okay, you've quit the game, it's okay. Again, as long as everybody is keeping a calm, level head and being respectful and respecting everybody's decisions, that's fine. But like, regarding the voice lines and everything, like the speed, yeah, there has been that issue for a long time, that certain lines of MC and the guys are sped up. And don't even get me started on the lighting issues and all of that. There is a lot of other things that need to be fixed as well, which the game is more than 2.5 years old at this point, approaching its 3rd anniversary in a few months. It makes me wonder when. When and what are they waiting for? The myth will rerun, they all do, yes. The promise rerun in the middle of Wander and Wonder pissed me off. What pissed me off is because I got those before, like in the past, in 2024, I actually got those. So for me, when I opened that, like when I was a paying player on my main account before, and the first time they were run, So when the page was there, everything was grayed out. I'm like, why is everything grayed out? And I was like, oh, okay, I already got this before. But still, such a weird, bittersweet sort of feeling. It's horrible. I've stopped pulling on everyone else once I was sure I was a fishy girly, but I'm locked in. I hope I survive this banner. Keep making your content. It gives me sanity. Thank you, Jason. And I hope... See, look, if I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to pull with whatever resources you have. You can pull if you want, but if you don't want to pull in support of the boycott, and if that's what you want to do, ultimately do what makes you feel happy and what makes you feel good. Okay, like, don't feel bad about doing what you want to do that you feel is best. Okay, but also I'm so happy that my content can help you keep some sort of sanity and happiness. I appreciate you. Thank you. I will continue, of course. Yes, we're funding the game and they're just silent. This is not how you run a successful company. Facts. Now there's veggies. Okay, I'm gonna use Gacha Goblin's endearing term. Instead of saying the L word, I'm gonna say veggies. Now there's veggies. The leek vegetable. That the new promise cards are going to be for Silas and Raphael. It hurts, man. I know if Valko was around, it would have been Silas and Valko. I would have paid for it. That's what I'm saying. They're so dumb. This. You guys must have seen this phrase written in other places. The audience, us as the players, are willing to throw money at Infold, and Infold has an umbrella out to block the money. All they had to do was release our dang gorgeous wolf, and all the money would be thrown at them. Their profits and revenue would have tripled if Valko was here by now. Can you imagine? I hate that outfit for MC. Which outfit, Jasmine? Which outfit are you talking about that you don't like? Mommy, Raf's next promise to promise events last for a lot longer. Don't let the FOMO win. Yeah, for real. FOMO, I think a lot of people's FOMO got cured during this whole emotional turmoil period. A lot of people's FOMO got cured. I won't lie, myself included, lol. Promise events last for a lot longer to make the FOMO win. Just joined. Okay, Newy, how are you doing? Please let me know. I hope you're doing well. And we're just talking about the last few updates which Love and Deepspace posted and our general frustrations with the company. When will they speak? That kind of thing. Hi, Nerdy. Hi, I love your videos. Wishing for Valko's return soon. Thank you so much. You're such a sweetheart. I wish for our darling wolf to return every single day too. I will never stop talking about him. And honestly, for anybody that doesn't know, but most of you darling flowers who are here probably know that Valko and Caleb are like both my number one. I don't want to put either of them on like a different podium. They're both joined at number one because they're my exact type of guys. I like my fictional men, a little unhinged, a little crazy, but super affectionate, super goofy, and very, very lovey-dovey. That's my exact type, which is why instantly when Valko came, I instantly felt a connection. You know how in there's this animated movie, what's it called? You guys know Hotel Transylvania. In Hotel Transylvania, there's this thing where the vampires like Count Dracula and Mavis, they talk about zing. You only zing as in you fall in love with somebody only once or twice or whatever. Like when you really connect with somebody, you zing. I zinged with Valko. I've seen the veggies that this new promise cards that will be scheduled. Gacha Goblin made a video about it. Oh, I need to watch that. I haven't caught up on some of her videos. I need to watch. I have to catch up with Lynn after. Yeah, same. This is such a new level of low from Infold. Yes. They're throwing every ally under the bus at this point. Yeah, Xavier and Silas are Philosian kings. They're next up on the I was about to say chopping block, but like that's probably the wrong word to use. They're up next on the sacrificial block. That's even worse. But you get what I'm saying. Screaming every time I see an auntie complain about their ally being affected now. Well, if it isn't the consequences of your actions. For real, bruh. I have read some very disturbing things, which thankfully I don't keep memory of. You know, I spend very minimal time on Twitter. Like, for anybody that doesn't know, I would only like log into Twitter to consume fan fiction and fan art, and then like some updates of some indie games here and there. Okay, I'm really not that active there. I log in once in a blue moon, literally. So thankfully my feed is not that unhinged that I don't see negative comments often, but I know that a lot of the negative and crazy shit goes on there, which is why I try to steer as far away from that platform as possible. But also, yeah, no matter which love interest it is, there will be definitely comments under every love interest post asking for Valko back. That's just something the company has to accept at this point. There's like no work around that. Like, they're silent about Valko, then we will keep speaking and keep screaming about him respectfully, because it's the only way to get our voices heard at this point. So this is a new level of low from info. They're throwing every line at the bus, screaming every time I see an antique. Yeah, I read that. I don't understand why they don't communicate with us. I can't find any logical explanation. Yeah, that's what, Jasmine. You know what? That's what I was trying to say earlier also. Like, if we try to go the logical route, right? Like, okay, government got involved, other authorities got involved. So we were like, okay, so because of this reason, the company has to be silent. Maybe there is a media communication ban for 30 days put on them. Okay, or Love and Deepspace, like Nikki T and Mama Void had amazing videos where they talked about how certain companies have crisis PR management, right? Where there are some companies where their course of action is to be silent, like being silent is a good thing for them. So I don't know if it's either or both. Like, they got that media ban for 30 days, plus they chose to remain silent deliberately, or it was one of those or a combination. I don't know. Because the moment August hit, they started posting, right? So that is why I'm confused. Did they have a ban or not? There is no one way to confirm, and there is no one way to, I don't know, like, is there anything to confirm that? I have no clue at this point. Like I said, I don't read all of the articles and I don't watch too many videos about it, because I won't lie to you, like, I was so depressed in July that at one point I just stopped watching videos about the issues, like the antis and the horrible and heinous things they said and did in like, because of all of this, I just shut myself off to that stuff and just stuck to the videos that were on the lighthearted side, you know. That's why I don't know too much about the psychopathic events. I just know very brief details. That's all. Every ally is collateral damage, whether they intended it or not. Yeah, the longer they choose to not say anything about him, the more posts and promotional material they put out for the other love interests, the more we're going to talk about Valko in those posts. Yeah, for real. I heard the company is still in a bad light in CN and they have to improve that image first. Okay, they can then talk to us, but come on, put out something that says we'll speak when we can. Exactly, Silver, exactly. That is my train of thought also. Because if they could release 2 letters within 3 days of each other, right? Like on the 27th of June, my time, in Asia, they released the letter saying that Valko was part of the game's long-term planning and development, right? And that all the love interests were important. All 6 of them were important for the game's story and for the narrative integrity to continue, all of that. Just 3 days after saying that he was safe and that he wasn't going anywhere, on June 30th, they just cancel him. And I know it's because of all of those issues. I watched Angel's video, I think I've only watched 2 out of the 3 videos that Angel has put out regarding the situation. I haven't seen her latest one. But yeah, even that whole thing with the 731, that was not even related to Valko. That was part of Xavier's story. They took out that story and replaced that world underneath story with something new. And even those fake AI videos, like there were these AI generated videos covering or trying to paint Valko in a bad light when they didn't understand the context of it. Like, it boggles my mind. It pisses me off so much how they took his Bond scene out of context. For anybody that doesn't play the game, that's another thing that pisses me off too. people on YouTube, you guys might have seen this, right? People who don't even play Love and Deepspace talking about the situation regarding Valko as if they fucking know what is happening. Like, shut the fuck up. You people don't know what the fuck is going on. Just spouting some nonsense you see, for just running with some misinformation and then, you know, getting people riled up for no reason. Like, I hate that. The worst part is getting fed with videos of people talking about the game when they know nothing about it. Pisses me off. Like, these random dude bros and incels who have nothing to do with the game feel the need to comment. I don't get it. Lately it feels like we're just screaming into the void. Yeah, Jasmine, yeah, I won't lie. It does feel like that. It's very difficult to maintain that level of hopium and copium when you know that your voice is still being ignored. It takes a special kind of courage and bravery and like motivation, I guess, to do that. Like, it's draining. Definitely it is emotionally draining, and it is very how do you say it, like, there's only so much before people can reach their breaking point. And I think that is what, as much as it pains me to say this, probably the higher up executives at the company is what they're hoping. Again, I think definitely Nikki T and Mama Void, they mentioned this in their video, that the company, after a month, like within that 4 to 6 week period, the company is hoping that you will get fatigued and tired and will slow down and just forget about what's happening. But no, we're not gonna forget. Even if I wouldn't blame girlies and players that get tired, I understand, but the torch will be passed forward. Like, we are still gonna talk about it. If one person doesn't feel like talking about it anymore, it's understandable. Somebody else will. So, you know, if they think they can get us to be quiet or to silence us, nah, that's not happening. In this day and age, no baby. Canceling a character is just so unprecedented. Bowing to bullies is unbelievable. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even, you know what, even though there were people who were saying that they did not bow down to the bullies, that they had other issues which piled onto them, yes, which painted Valko unnecessarily and framed him negatively for no reason. Because of all of that got unfairly put onto him, the blame got unfairly put onto him. That's why they removed him. And because a lot of people, I don't know if it was like a 50-50 thing, like 50% in CN loved him and 50% didn't. That is what just made things even worse. I know that there were people that didn't like him across the globe as well, but globally, people love him, okay? So all of those things led, snowballed or had like a very bad domino effect, and that's what ended them removing. But still, it doesn't, according to me, it doesn't make sense. Even if there is a logical reason like that, or if it's because of the bullies having that much of an influence, it's still nonsensical to me. And till this date, I don't understand why. I cannot understand how quickly his cancellation could happen. Till now, I cannot wrap my head around that. I won't lie. Like, so there is a part of me that is still in denial, you know? I agree, if you don't play the game, shut the fuck up. Yeah, these random weirdos that don't know anything about the game just coming into our space. Like, nah, like, shut up to you weirdos. The only way to know is for the company to make an official statement. Exactly. For those willing to peacefully protest, this isn't over yet. Their presence at a con or pushing out content isn't a loss. The CEO and upper management need to be fired. For real. I don't know. Look, first of all, I hope that their staff is safe. Honestly, I really pray for their safety and hope they're doing okay. But the environment in their offices must be doom and gloom, and it just must be mad depressing. I can't even imagine like how depressing it must be to work there at this point in time. And I saw this on Reddit, by the way, where some people were saying that they have like job listings for like new openings and stuff. what is that about? Some people were also saying that there are rumors that Infold is developing a new game, like some open world game. Bro, they gotta get there. And look, okay, another thing. I know about Infold's history with MLQC or Mr. Love Queen's Choice, the fuck up that they did with Shaw, that character Shaw. And they even shut down Mr. Love Queen's Choice on the global server recently. Like, it just happened this year in March. They shut down the game completely. Mr. Love Queen's Choice on the global server, but it's still up and running in CN. Make that make sense. Then with Infinity Nikki, I was a day one player over there, pre-registered and everything, but I stopped playing due to my own personal reasons. They fucked up the story, the main story in that game also. Like, they fucked up 1.5, the version update. They retconned the initial intro, like about how Nikki got to the fantastical world of where she is. They retconned that whole thing. Even then, I still gave them grace and I still continue to play. But I fell out of love of the game because of my own personal reasons. Like, my own personal reasons being the storage space. You know how much storage, we make jokes about how much storage space Love and Deepspace takes. Infinity Nikki was taking up, I think, 120 GB of space on my laptop, on my gaming laptop. Bruh, 120 or 130 GB of space. And I wasn't even enjoying the game because the quests became just like fetch quests and it just felt tedious and I wasn't enjoying the mini games. It was such a chore. Yeah, the outfits are gorgeous because, like, it reminds me of like the Flash dress-up games I used to play as a little girl, and like all the Barbie early 2000s Barbie movies. But do you see what I'm saying? My point still stands. They have a history also with their other games of fucking up, and they didn't learn from that. They just, how do you keep screwing over and not learning from your past mistakes? Okay, once, twice, seriously, a third and fourth time, are you serious? It really does make you question what management or the people in charge of making decisions, what the fuck is going on in their heads, because the creative team has, unfortunately, just like us, no say in that. They're just, poor thing, following their orders, They're going to try throwing every banner, LI, and event at us, hoping that something lands. It won't give us amnesia about what was promised and how poorly the company treated us. Yes. Facts again. They certainly don't know how to make good decisions. I love the dev team, but the rest of them need to go. Again, facts. It really needs to be studied how a company can screw up multiple games they develop. That's what, this needs to be a case study and a scientific video done. Like, this deserves a whole documentary in and of itself. Valko, the documentary, Infold's biggest fuck up of generational fumble. And I bet you someone is working on that right now. If they don't bring him back, someone is gonna publish this. And in business studies courses and game development courses, they're gonna teach this subject, Infold's greatest fuck ups. So that future game companies can learn from this mistake that they did and not ever do some dumb shit like this, hopefully. Multi-million-dollar company or not, man, like how tone deaf can you be? I don't understand. I believe there will be case studies on that in the future. For exactly, Pink. Yeah. I look forward to reading that. But why, I don't get it. I think I'd be a little heartbroken if they decide to shut Global Lads, but I'm not giving Infold any more money until they address us. I really do hope they address us. As far as EOS, personally, in my opinion, I don't think EOS is anywhere near now. Like, it's not gonna happen this soon. But if they continue on this horrible trajectory, people are gonna talk with their money and engagement, as you said, Jason, as you rightly said. So, if they continue to ignore us, we're going to continue to not giving them that money and engagement, Are they trying to sabotage their own game or what? Yeah, Jasmine, it honestly feels like that's what they're trying to do, At this point, I feel like that's what they're trying to... They're trying to self-sabotage. Such weirdos. And by weirdos, again, I'm referring to the higher-ups who are making stupid-ass decisions. Infold is the laughing stock of the gaming world. Even Capcom was taking the piss out of them a few days ago. I saw that! Silver, oh my god, I saw that. The photo with Leon. Leon is such a dreamboat. Oh my god, I love Leon. Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil, for anybody that didn't know. They put wolf ears, like Capcom put like wolf ears on him, and they even had the word AU with like 6 zeros. Oh my god, for real. Even BB No Money, like he has some catchy songs and he's pretty cool. He's done some songs with Iron Mouse and stuff like that, and he's pretty cool in his own way. He has done a cosplay of Silas before, but when BB No Money, when he did that cosplay of Valko, he looked so good. Like he suited Valko so much better. Like the shape of his nose, the outfit, the hair, the tail, it suited him so well. And even BB No Money, even Queso, so many, even Connor, Dog VA, so many content creators like with huge followings who don't even know about the game before, or who didn't know about it, or don't even play it, have said, bring back Valko, bring back Valko. And I'm so glad that people with such huge platforms are saying something and speaking up on our behalf. I'm so appreciative of that, honestly. I think some key people have moved positions. Oh, I definitely wouldn't want to have my name associated with the greatest fumble of all time. Exactly. Pink, that point has me thinking, because of all the shitty things going on. Exactly, it wouldn't surprise me if there are people that allegedly would have chosen to quit, and because of the way in which things are being run, that they just didn't have the time to deal with this BS anymore and said, I'm a dip. So yeah, that's why they're frantically trying to hire people. Again, this is all alleged information, of course. I don't know. I'm just saying that because I saw that Reddit post and there were so many positions. I think they were internships. Wait, I think they were internships. But who wants to intern at Infold right now? Any smart, sane person who knows what is happening. Do you really want to do an internship there at this point of time? I don't think so. They must be finding it difficult to find people who want to be a part of whatever they got going on right now. Yeah. There's already a documentary with 1 hour and a half. That was me. Hi, that was me. What's up? How are you? I think you're just joining in from what I'm seeing. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good. I hope your day has been going well. And which documentary are you speaking about? Like, are you talking about content creators making videos about them, or something else, like on an official news channel or something? Because at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they started making files and facts and everything to prepare for a bigger documentary. BB No Money definitely pulled off Valko better than Silas, in my opinion. Yeah, same. That's what I think too. I think he looked way better cosplaying Valko and Silas. Silas was nice too, but Valko, he really suits Valko's like facial structure and his style. I think that suited him really well. Hi Kokoro, how are you? Hope you're doing good. I totally agree with all your points. Thank you. Like, I don't know, I'm just talking about what I feel and how I'm feeling with the way things have been transpiring. And yeah, just trying to make sense of what's happened or what's been happening since the 22nd of June. Just trying to make sense of the updates in Love and Deepspace is like, it's like rocket science, I have no clue about the intense ins and outs of rocket science, but it feels like that right now with Love and Deepspace. I wouldn't want to intern where I show up for the day with this load of crowding outside. Yeah, God. There was recruitment for interns in lower positions and 2 career positions for Singapore and Paper Games website. Yeah, I think that's the thing that I had seen, right? Ooh. I wonder do you know what the intern positions and career positions were? Like, what were the titles? Like, what are they looking for? Are they looking for like animators, storyboard writers, or like I saw like last month in July, I saw them looking for like financial advisors. I saw that. Is it the Mujin one? Skull of Smile. Hi Skull, hope you're doing good. I have never seen you around before. Hope your day has been going swell. And yeah, as you can probably tell, we're just talking about all of the updates that Love and Deepspace have, put down over the past few days, and trying to just make sense of what they're trying to do. That's what we're talking about. But Mujin's video, I have not seen it, but from people who have seen it, I have seen people's comments who have watched it saying that some are saying that he presented it very well. Some are saying that Mujin was saying some misinformation. I don't know. I haven't watched it myself, and I don't know if I want to. Do you guys think it's worth watching? Let me know. I don't know. The moment they release a multi without Valko, I'm out. I think that's gonna hurt me the most, is if they release a brand new multi banner as well, and if I see that Valko is not there, I don't know what that will ensue a brand new wave of depression. Hi Sana, how are you? Hope you are doing great and everything is going well with you. What's up? Hey guys, love you all. Let's keep fighting for our Wolfie. I'm sure they'll speak up before the upcoming multi-banner. That is our hope. Honestly, that is our hopium and copium, that they will speak by that time, for real. Finance specialist and 3D character modeler were the official ones. Yeah, ooh. It's interesting how they need a finance specialist and a 3D character modeler. Very odd timing, don't you think? Kokora, I fell yesterday, but think I'm only gonna have bruises. Oh no, are you okay? I hope you're okay. Not fun, but your voice is always soothing. Oh, thank you so much. And your community is nice to be a part of, so my day is getting better. Thank you so much, Kokoro. That means so much to me. You're such a sweetheart. I sincerely hope that you're feeling better and that your bruises are healing slowly. And ice pack, ointment, and plenty of rest if you can. And be careful. And all that good stuff. Oh yeah, I'm new. I've only found you after everything went down. I was so disappointed and I had no friends who played the game to rant with, so I turned to YouTube to find the community. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad and so honored that you were able to find me during this time. Do I wish that you could have found me in happier times? Of course, but I'm grateful nonetheless. Thank you so much. And it's very interesting that you say that you have no friends who play the game to rant with. Neither do I. Like in real life, I don't have any friends who play Love and Deepspace either. I've had one friend who tried the game, but then she didn't stay long term. I don't know why did she stop playing, but she liked Silas. Loved Silas, I mean. Like back then, when I first started playing the game 2 years ago, I was madly, like Silas was my first main. He was my everything. So I think that rubbed off on her, but then she uninstalled or something, or she didn't have the time for it, or she's like very extroverted girl, so she liked going out and doing all that fun stuff. So that's why I was like, oh, we could have bonded. But I sent her so much Silas stuff. Every time Silas got something new back then, I used to just send it to her and she used to get so excited. Because she likes a dominant guy, and Silas is dominant, but Silas is a switch. Hey, yo, I think part of me feels like Silas likes to be submissive more than anything. We have seen his spicy cards, and in his secret times, that man is a secret submissive. What was I saying? Before Silas, 1 second. But yeah, you turn to YouTube. Skull. That's exactly why I created a YouTube channel. I mean, my YouTube channel is going to be 4 years old next month. But it's been 1 year, more than a year since I started making Love and Deepspace content. And I was making content in the hopes that I can make friends with other girlies that play the game and just fangirl and be a Simperella for these hot fictional men. Because again, I have nobody to talk with in real. I mean, I talk to my mom about it, but my mom doesn't play. You know, hi Water Unleashed. That's such a cool username. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. We're just talking about all of the crazy and insane, unsavory decisions Infold has been making with regards to Love and Deepspace. So, yeah. Art of Aries, hey girl, how are you? What's up? A lot of lads girlies have soothing voices. That's so true. Yes, they do. I hope you're doing well, Art. Hope your day's been going good. I'm so mad. I had just recommended the game to a coworker right before they introduced Valko. Oh no, now I'm just hoping that she never checked it out. That's so depressing. That's what, there are so many people that either they knew about Love and Deepspace and they didn't connect with the first 5 guys, but when Valko got introduced, they were like, oh my god, I'm all in. I'm all in, I want to join. And brand new players who kept on maybe getting bombarded with advertisements for Love and Deepspace finally saw Valko and was like, that is my dream king right there. My delicious red pink haired king with the tail and the ears and the buff body and like the sweet, nerdy, goofy, affectionate king. I need him. And then downloaded the game. Only for this to unravel. I think I'm loving this dominant submissive conversation of the Love and Deepspace guys, by the way. I eat this conversation up. I think Zayn is a switch and Silas is a secret submissive and Valko was just going to be an unapologetic submissive. Water, I love your train of thought and I low-key wholeheartedly agree. Oh my god, what about Caleb? In my mind, Xavier is a dom. Xavier is 100% dominant king. Xavier is throwing MC around like just for some giggles in between. I think Xavier is a dom. Rafayel is also a dom. Okay, Rafayel just likes to make MC assume that he's a sub. He enjoys being a sub for a little bit of time. But that man will enjoy flipping the switch the moment he gets a chance to. And Caleb? Caleb is for those of you that don't know, Caleb and Valko are both my number one. So in my mind, Caleb loves being a sub and a dom. I think Caleb likes both. Yeah, Caleb likes both. And a part of me leans towards sub. I don't know, I feel like that man likes to be thrown around also. Hi Dark Phoenix, how are you? Hope you're doing well. We've just been talking about the updates from Love and Deepspace so far, but sincerely hoping that you're doing good. I have a lad server I'm on where we talk about the game, but it's not the same as hearing an actual voice in my opinion. Oh, that's an unfortunate timing. Yeah. Yes, going well. Valko is my type. Caleb was kind of placeholder. Yeah. I feel like Valko was coming in to break so many homes in the sense of like, Valko was the type of guy to steal your girl, Like, I know so many Caleb girls like myself, like Caleb main girlies and like Silas girls that fell head over heels for him. Even Zayn girls, okay? I don't know about Rafayel and Xavier girls that much, but from what I know, a lot of Caleb, Zayn and Silas girls fell for Valko hard. That's what I've been seeing. Or the comments that I saw initially, Hi, Lovey Waltz. That's such a cute name. I love your everybody has such cute usernames. Oh my gosh. How are you doing, Lovey? I hope you're doing well. I've never seen you before. If it's your first time, welcome. Hope you're doing fabulous. Totally agree. Xavier and Raph love being dominant. I know, like water. In the lingering lust cards, I got all 5 of them back in April. And to this day, I still believe that Rafayel and Xavier had the hottest cards. When I was watching them, like again, like the transitional period, like the kiss, from the kissing to like the build up to like getting MC in the mood, they did it the best. Okay, Xavier and Rafayel know their stuff. Oof, I'm getting warm just thinking about it. Valko had rejuvenated my enthusiasm for lads. I was so excited. Also, I feel like Raf is a bratty bottom at times. No, exactly. For real. He likes being a bratty bottom. Those... oh my god. Raphael's I play in English, okay? I don't know about the other languages, but I play in the English dub, or like the English voiceover. And the whimpers Raphael makes when you like, you know that secret times where we're like tying him up, where we tie him up, I mean. And the way he says, the way Raphael, English voice actor Raphael says, ouch. Oh my god. Need that on repeat. I see Caleb as very submissive. Yeah, but if MC was like, can you play Colonel for a while, he'd do it. Exactly. And I think he would kind of playfully tease you in this. So this is what you're into, Pips. Dark Phoenix. I literally read that in his voice. Oh my god. No, I agree with everything you said. For real. Like, he's down to be sub or he's down to be dom. It all depends on what MC wants. He will do anything that she likes. And I feel like exactly that's the thing. Caleb, I think, very rarely will be the type to say that he wants something done his way. He would wait for MC to say. Do you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like, he'd be down if she's down to do something like that. By the way, I upload Zane and Xavier cards in CN dub with English sub on my YouTube channel if anyone is interested in that. That's so nice. But now it might collect dust until they bring back Valko. Oh, yeah, understandable. But that's so nice, Jasmine. Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you. I'm as good as possible. I usually only watch your videos. That's why. Oh my god. That's so sweet. Hi. That makes me so happy to hear. And I'm so glad you were able to join this live. I was contemplating whether to make a separate video, but part of me really wanted to talk with you, darlings. So that's why I was like, let me just, what do you say? Like, come on and just talk with you guys about this whole thing. So, E. Just a second. Actually, I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right back. Need a little water. Everybody hydrate. Hydration break. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the little break. But I hope everybody hydrated and everybody is doing good. Let me just catch up on messages, okay? Forgive me. I'm a little slow. I'm trying not to be. Oh, shoot. 1 second. Okay. I was scared that Valko would overthrow my forever main Silas. Yeah, Nui. I saw so many Silas girlies saying the same thing. Skulls, I was a Raf girl before I switched to Silas and Caleb. It was his cheeky audacity at times that made him endearing to me. That's so cute. Yes, he's very accommodating. In full games, 2027 campus recruitment open positions. Oh my god, thank you so much for finding that. Engineering and programming, game design, art and visual design, audio and sound, marketing and operations, and corporate functions. Are they trying to hire a whole new team? What? That's so sus. My niece kept pushing me to be a Raf girlie because we're both artists. That's so lovely. Wow. I have watched Caleb's lingering lust kindle the most because I keep blacking out and getting lost in his gaze. Yes. Without a doubt, out of all the 5 cards, Caleb is still my number 1. Okay, so Caleb's lingering lust card is to nobody's surprise. If you've been watching me for some time, his lingering lust card is still my favorite. I'm sorry. #sorry, not sorry. Caleb's English voice actor is definitely one of my favorites, alongside Valko and Sil. Actually, I love all 5 of them. It depends on who I'm more in the mood for. But Caleb just tickles me in all the right places. Pause. Okay, and the sound he made in Lingering Lust, my god, I was convulsing. Caleb is insane. I have rewatched that card a very unhealthy amount of times as well. So you're not alone in that. Don't worry. Hydration break. Oh, exactly. Water, stickman. You just unlocked such a happy, filthy memory because Raphael and his water. Oh my god, I want to go back to that time. I want to go back to that time when we were all just fangirling and losing our shit over the stickman figures in fold. Oh god, everybody in their office must have been laughing their ass off. Like their marketing team must have been so proud of themselves to see everybody losing their shit in the best way possible. And even the fan base, like everybody went feral that day. Oh my goodness, literally every Love and Deepspace player on the planet was lapping that stickman shit ever. Oh my, like take us back to those times, please. By the way, before I continue reading comments, I just want to say, let me know, or rather, oh my god, my thoughts are all over the place. What I'm trying to say is, I recently had like completed my 2-year anniversary for Love and Deepspace. Like 15th of August was when I completed 2 years. I started playing Lads on 15th of August 2024, and I'm so curious to know, when you darlings, when did you start playing? Let me know. I have watched Caleb's lingering lust kindle the most because I keep blacking out and getting lost in his gaze. I read that and I wholeheartedly agree. Welcome back. Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you so much. No worries. You might have mentioned this earlier, so I apologize for making you repeat yourself. No, it's okay. No problem. But are you going to be pulling for Rapsmith? I am guessing no, because you're hoarding your diamonds as free to play. Okay. So with regard to Raphael's myth, actually, so for if you didn't know, I actually have 5 accounts. Okay. They're all free to play. And I have one account that is dedicated to only pulling new myths. Initially, when Valko came out, right, I had made a decision that I would only pull for Caleb and Valko going forward. And for all the other guys, I would just watch their content through the other content creators or through other channels. So now, that account has more than 40,000 diamonds, the myth account, the myth only account. And now I don't know what to do. Like, I have the diamonds saved up and I can pull for him, but I don't know how I'm feeling about it at this stage. I'm like 50-50 right now. Or 50-50 is not probably a good way to describe it. I don't know if I feel like pulling yet. I would like to, but also I don't know. I don't know how much am I going to feel motivated to use him and play him in battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I'm motivated enough or excited enough to actually build him, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm not sure. Sorry if that answer was lengthy. But are you pulling Dark Phoenix? It's okay if you are. For anybody that is pulling or not pulling, there's no judgment here. I'm just curious if you like the design of his myth, 4th myth, and how you feel about it. Like, people are saying that the Stalactrum color for Raphael's 4th myth is red, right? Is it going to be red? I think so. Could be wrong though. By the way, keep streaming Tameless Territory. Let's make it the most streamed song in the whole game. Yes! If I'm not mistaken, I think Tameless Territory is very close to 1 million listens, or like very close, or already reached 1 million. Because the last time I heard it was already like 900,000 something. So, and it is the most heard song from Love and Deepspace. And then the second one is Throne of Eros. Oh my god, the Throne of Eros BGM hits so different now. Like, it's like, because it's like, say you will fight for me, like in the song, we're fighting for our wolf. So that song just hits 20-30 times harder, you know. Tameless Territory, Throne of Eros, and all the 5 songs from Heartbeats Ablaze, from the Idol banner we got last year, are my favorite songs from Love and Deepspace, if anybody was curious. What is everybody's favorite song or BGM from Lads? I'd love to know. I think a lot of anti-behavior comes from internal fear of them seeing Valko and then switching their main. Yeah. Like, it's an otome, you can love them all. I sure do. Exactly. Like, you know what? Even if Love and Deepspace was not a gacha game, and if it was like a traditional otome game where we had to just purchase it one time, I would still want to experience the love roots of all the guys. Because I'm like that. Like, if I'm playing a dating game or a romance game, otome game, I want to experience all of them. Because if I don't experience all of them, in my opinion, how am I gonna know which one is best suited for me? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, how am I gonna know which one I'm gonna resonate with the most? Like, story-wise, personality-wise, I want to know all of it. So, yeah, I relate to that. I love Caleb's lingering lust. The arm lore is so hot. Oh, I was short-circuiting during that arm scene. Oh my god, the dismantling of his mechanical arm and the way MC was touching his wires. Bruh, please. What a card. The tension was through the roof. I really love, you know what? Story-wise for Lingering Lust, the stories that got me the most giddy and giggly, it was definitely Caleb's, definitely Zane's, definitely Xavier's, and of course Silas and Rafayel as well. But I'm talking about the pacing of the story, right? Like from the start to middle to end, Caleb, Xavier and Zane took the cake for me. Like, I love the progression and the build up over there the most. Xavier's especially also had me short circuiting. I think I would put Caleb and Xavier on the same level, I won't lie to you. That man is insane. Okay, please, for goodness sake. Yo, like, there's that scene where Xavier and MC are in the, they're in that, like a clay shop where MC is making like a clay bunny and he's making a clay fox. Because Xavier's MC, Xavier likes to refer to his MC as like a fox, right? And that scene where he's like whispering behind her neck or something. Oh my god. That bun is, he's out of this world. Yes, pun intended. The Stickman figures was peak advertising. Exactly. Bring it back. Take us back. Take me back. As Lovey said, I started for Zane, but quickly went solo main for Raf. Valko is solidly my second now. I need a big sign that says it's been 800 years. Where's the wolf? Oh my god, Jason, I love that. It's been 800 years. Where have you been, Loka? Was anybody like a Twilight girl growing up or like a Twilight fan? Fun fact, I still date. I have not read any of the Twilight books. I have watched the movies so many times. And the funny part, I was always Team Edward. But after the whole thing with Valko, and listen, and I found Jacob cute when he cut his hair in the movies, okay? With the long hair was not doing it for me. And normally I love long hair on guys, on fictional guys, but like, I don't know, long hair Jacob wasn't doing it for me. Now short hair Jacob though, he was doing something. But I'm so happy, Jason, that you found your love with Raf. I love to hear people's stories about how they fell for, whether, you know, their love interest, whether how it changed or progressed or if it remained the same. They're always such fun stories to hear because everyone's experiences are vastly different. So yeah, I started playing that since October 2024. Hey, your 2 years are almost coming up, but during unfortunate times. I started not long after Silas got released and right before Caleb's release. Nice! So long time as well. I played when Caleb became a love interest. So most of us have been playing for like more than a year. Nice. Or at least a year. Like that. I joined in June 2025. I didn't have a device that could handle the game before that. Yes, Silver. I remember you used to tell me about that. And that you got like an iPad specifically to play the game. And then you were like, the graphics are so crisp. You're never going back to playing on your phone. Because the screen quality on like on your phone was, on your iPad was just otherworldly. I remember. Oh my god, same. I have multiple F2P accounts. This is the problem. This is how you know that I'm in love with all the guys. Because I have 5 accounts. For anybody that didn't know, my main account is like Caleb only. The second one is Zane. Third one is for Xavier. The fourth one is for myths only. And the fifth one is just like a monk account. Monk account as in it's just accumulating diamonds until I feel like pulling on a certain card. Doesn't matter for which guy. If I'm tempted enough, I will pull. That's what that account is for. But when Valko was introduced, my whole trajectory changed completely. I'll tell you what my trajectory became. Also, I'm sorry if I'm like rambling too much or if I'm like not reading your chat a bit slow. I promise to get to everybody, okay? But I made it a mission that my main account and my second account was going to be for pulling for Caleb and Valko's multi-banner cards. Then the third account would be for pulling only their solo cards, because it's just two a year, right? Like each guy is just getting one solo card. Then fourth account would be only for their birthday cards, and the fifth account would be for their myths, only for Caleb and Valko. Look how strategically I planned that shit. I did the math, and now the math is futile. It is obsolete. It of no value. Ugh. And I'm sure many girlies out there had also strategically made changes to their pulling plans when Valko got introduced, depending on whether you loved him or not, you know. I was pretty slow with playing, so I didn't get to Silas until right before Caleb. Okay, no problem. The best way to play this game is slow and at your own pace. That's the best way to enjoy it, honestly. I started playing like 2 days after the XO2 rerun, and I thought I was locked in with Silas as my main. Then I fell for Caleb. That is the same pipeline with me. I went from... Actually, my pipeline was Silas, Zane to Caleb. Yeah, that was my pipeline. And then Xavier and Rafayel kept sneaking in, but I found out and I realized I connect emotionally with Xavier a lot more than Rafayel. It depends. It depends on their card. It depends on their story. It just depends. But yeah, I love all of them. I'll pull on the rerun. Oh yeah. Then I fell for Caleb, so missing XO2 the first time hurt a lot. Oh, I hope that the myths keep rerunning, because that is their biggest money makers. They'd be silly to not rerun them. So hopefully they do that. I'll pull on the rerun. Hi rainbow pair of dice. Everybody has such super cute usernames. I love reading everybody's usernames. Welcome in, Rainbow. I hope you're doing good. I did not see your comment before, so I appreciate you for being here. How you doing? We're just talking about all things Love and Deepspace. You know, the unsavory updates, when we started playing the game, and all that stuff, all that fun stuff. I got into the game in August 2025. Slay! 1 year. Hey, congrats! My 1 year is literally at the end of the month, but because of everything going on, it feels bittersweet to celebrate. I wholeheartedly relate to this. On the 15th of August, I completed 2 years playing, and I felt no desire to celebrate. What to celebrate? You know, I just feel miserable. All that's playing in my head is heavy metal songs that are laced with depression and angst. That is what is going on in our head. It feels like we are living a real life myth, because myths are usually very sad, right? This is a real life myth. I'm sorry if I'm making dumb jokes. I make dumb jokes when I try to cope with stressful situations. So, you know. That's a crazy amount of diamonds, and yeah, I'm going to pull for Raf because I love the Dynasty Warrior Samurai look, and I need a different red myth because I don't like KOD, unfortunately. That's totally okay. Wishing you the best of luck, endless luck. May you get Raphael's gorgeous martial ode myth in 20 pulls, 10 pulls or less. I hope you get him soon, because yeah, he looks gorgeous. I also really wish I had the only guy whose myths I really want, and I don't have Xavier. I don't have Xavier's Lumiere, and I don't have Xavier's King of Dark Knight. I want that. I want those both. When? I don't know. Right now, Tameless Territory has 1,018,949 views on YouTube. Okay, next goal, 2 million and beyond. Because this is one of the best ways to prove our love for Valko also. Through song. I totally understand. Just made 2 years and day after my birthday. Valko was taken. Welcome to the clown show. By the way, Jason, I hope you had an amazing birthday and everything was fabulous on that day for you. Skull, my favorite is the summer event song. Oh, the UN Midsummer. Yeah, that is very catchy. True. Even the what other song? The Misty Invasion and Nightly Rendezvous songs are sexy. I think those are just instrumental, right? If I'm not mistaken. Like Misty Invasion song and the Nightly Rendezvous. They're just instrumental. I could be wrong though. Oh, even the Lingering Lust. Are you kidding me? The Lingering Lust BGM. Please. I really fell in love with the Throne of Eros song immediately too. Exactly. Love the Throne of Eros song. Throne of Eros is my fave. I used to figure skate. Wow! When I was younger, and that track is perfect for a pair of skating routine. That's so beautiful, Silver. Oh my god. Do you still figure skate to this day? That'd be amazing if you do. I wish I could do that. It's giving Alyssa Liu. I literally choreographed an entire program in my head when I heard it. That is insane. I hope you can still figure skate to this day. And if you had that vision in your mind, you were able to choreograph in real time, even if it was just for yourself or your friends or your close loved ones. I hope you got to experience that, because that sounds too epic to not do. I love that. Slay. Her Majesty, how are you? First time chatter. Welcome in, darling. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Your profile picture is adorable. It looks like a little birdie. I could be wrong, but it's super cute. Hope your day has been going good. We're just yapping about Love and Deepspace. It started a little sad because we were talking about the unsavory decisions that they made, or the company has been making. And then we moved on into like happier topics. We were talking about which of the guys are like doms and dominant and submissive with MC. Then we were talking about how long we've been playing the game. For most of us, it's 1 year or 2 years or less than that. It depends. And like our favorite BGM. So if you have like a favorite BGM and who's your favorite guy, let us know. Same, I have a collection of Steam and Switch Otome games. Nice. Like I like playing all the routes. Yeah, that's the fun, you get to experience different stories. That's the best thing. I honestly really love the Kindle scene for Caleb because of all of the crazy emotional build-up and connection throughout the story. Yes, the Kindle hits super hard because of the emotional intimacy. That's exactly what it is, Dark Phoenix. That's exactly how I felt for Caleb, for Xavier, and for Zane. Exactly. Top favorite is Throne of Eros, Zane's Chilling Crescendo, and then Mortality's Tenderness. All of them banger hits. Love, love, love. Welcome, Your Majesty. What a cute name. Yes! Silver says, I love that freaky bun. Same. Got the guys on my FYP at Silas's release. Nice! Got pulled in during Wander and Wonder. Both amazing times to join. After Valko, my favorites are Xavier and Zane, but I appreciate all of the lads' allies. Yes, they're all so irresistible. How, in my opinion, how do you not fall in love with all of them? Now we can be like, Valko, where have you been, Loka? Yes, Valko, come back. Sad awu noises. Fun fact, I dragged a few of my male marine co-workers to watch Twilight on base without telling them what it would be about. That sounds like such an interesting and fun story to tell at a sleepover. What did they think? Oh my god, Jason, please spill. What did your co-workers think about Twilight? Were they Team Edward or Team Jacob? Tell. Or were they Team Carlisle? Carlisle has his own fan base. Rightly so. From the girls in Twilight, I really love Alice. Alice is my girl. Love Alice. And Jasper. Jasper is just so constipated all the time. Like the expression that he makes. Oh my god. Every time I kept wondering, Jasper, my guy, you good? Is it something you ate? Is there something you're not telling us? Jacob was too skinny when he had long hair, but he returned hot and muscular after that. Oh my god, Ice Prince, sorry. Welcome in, Ice Prince. I don't know if I saw you before. My apologies if I missed you and I didn't say hi to you before. But welcome in. Hope you're doing well. And you're actually so right. Not only did Jacob get a haircut, he got a haircut and he became buff. He went in for the double kill. The double killer combo to be like, yes, Bella is gonna be Loka for me now. Haha. Is probably what was going on in his head, okay? That's just what I'm thinking. Hi Starfish, how are you? What's up? Hope you're doing good. That account strategy is pretty smart. Thank you so much. I thought so too. Because that way I would never miss their cards, you know? I would guarantee getting 2 guys' cards at least. Caleb, Mr. Steal Your Girl. He really is. He really, really is. I love Caleb so much because he got that boy next door, hot, goofy, nerdy, but I will cater to your every need, my princess vibe. And he's a little crazy, which I love. Xavier and Raphael are in a tie for me. It depends on the day. So relatable. Oh, how are you? I hope you're doing good. I think this is your first time in. Thank you so much for joining. Just yapping about Love and Deepspace and trying to remember some happy memories after the doom and gloom that has transpired. That kind of thing. My 1-year anniversary with lads would have been this August. I was so excited to celebrate it with Valko. Oh my god. Same. For 2 years for me, but yeah, I was so looking forward to celebrating it with Valko. And then all that dumb shit happened. I pre-ordered, so when it was just 3, I mained Zane. Then Silas told me away lol. At this point, I'm a crow, snow, wolf. There is some incredible work done for all 6 guys. That's what makes this so painful. Exactly. All 6 guys have such insanely good character development and stories. You can't help but want to read and experience all of them. Even if you have a favorite. We're curious about all of them because the writing and character designs are so good. Like that's the sound of emotional constipation. Okay. The best of luck to those pulling for the myth. Yes, good luck for everybody pulling for the myth. Slay. Hope you get him in 10 pulls, 20 pulls or less. Hope he comes home early so that you don't have to spend money. My skating days are long over. Oh, Silver. Oh. But I'm so happy you got to enjoy it at one point. That's such a beautiful skill to have. Seriously. My favorite BGM has to be Caleb's 3rd myth OST. Oh, the Netherlord one. Yeah. Actually, I love all the OSTs for the myths. They're so well done. True. I also really love Throne of Eros, Zane's Idol banner, and Fish in Your Hand. Raphael's theme. Yeah, Raphael's BGMs are very playful, flirty, very him. And some of them have that slight melancholic tone to them. But yeah. I'm doing well. I tend to just lurk from the shadows, but wanted to participate with everyone. Thank you so much. You really don't have to feel, don't ever feel pressured to say something if you don't want to, as long as you're comfortable. But I'm so happy and appreciative that you said hi, and I'm happy to hear that you're doing well. I'm glad. Holly Sutherland. Hi, Holly. Sorry. Oh my god. I'm sorry for mispronouncing. My English is not English. I truly apologize. Hope you're doing well, Holly. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. My Kickstarter Otome game right now got 2 voice actors from Love and Deepspace called Redline Strings of Fate. Yes, I saw that and I want to play that. I actually want to play the demo for Redline Strings of Fate. I want to play that. I know there are some sexy voice actors from lads in there. I'll definitely play that. Thank you for reminding me, actually. The moment I saw Zane in the doctor's fit, glasses, cold demeanor, it was over for me. That's my guy. I'm sorry, that's just how I imagine you would say it. Zane is so hot. I need to talk about Zane for a minute. Zane is actually really, 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 really hot. This is not even an understatement. Everybody knows this. Everybody who fucks with Zane knows. You know what I love about Zane? It's the fact that even though he was like stoic and like socially awkward at the beginning, I can relate to that. Okay, fun fact for anybody that didn't know. My personality is kind of like that. Like I am socially awkward at the beginning in real life. Like if I don't know you, just like Zane, it takes a while for me to get comfortable with you. But once I get comfy with you and bond with you to some level, I will never shut up. I will be the goofiest and most affectionate goofball to you. Like that is me, okay? And I feel like that's why I connected with Zane really easily. And he overtook Silas for me in terms of just in general. I love Zane's way of expressing his love language and his mannerisms and everything. And that man is a freak. Him losing control. Please, Zayn's nightly rendezvous card made me laugh so much. I can make it home by myself. No. Still lives rent free in my head. He's so cute. Also, fun fact for anybody that didn't know, the first 5-star card I ever pulled in Love and Deepspace 2 years ago, I joined during the Misty Invasion banner in 2024, and the first card I pulled, completely free by the way, with my saved resources, was Zayn's hidden motive. My god, the shaving on his chair, him in the white bathrobe, the rocking chair was rocking. Zayn is so hot, okay? And I love Zayn's secret times because Zayn's strength, again, I play in English, okay? Zayn's strength is genuinely his sultry, soft whispers and his realistic, sexy kisses. Like, that man is the best at the kissing sounds. The best. Wow. I apologize. I just had to show my love and shout out my guy Zayn, okay? Because he's so cute, and his love for sweets and his relationship with his dentist is it will never not be funny to me. Silas and Rafayel are always fighting for second place in my mind. Understandable, honestly. Silas, Raf, Caleb for me, but I love all of them. Yes! But with the introduction of Valko, I would have been a full-on snow wolf girl. That is a deadly sexy combination. I love that. Oh my god, love. I have used this boycott time to watch Xavier's content because as a harem girl, I understood him the least. That's actually such a nice way to pass the time. Like, you get to learn about the other guys' cards and take your time catching up with old content. Honestly, that can be therapeutic in its own way. I love that. Love that for you. It's fine. Any Valko headcanon? Domestic habits. I have Valko headcanons actually. I'll read them out to you, and then I'll read out some headcanons which my girl Branny, I wish she was online. She has such cute headcanons. I'll read that in a second. Don't worry. I'll come to that, okay? Headcanons for Valko. My mains are Silas, Raf, Caleb. Love that trio. Zayn is a choosy lover. It's such a slow burn romance. Yeah. Very slow burn. You know what, Pink? Zayn's card, you know that there's this one card of him in the afternoon, where we're with him in the afternoon. I mean, what is that? Like, cozy afternoon it's called, I think. The romantic tension in that, like the way he knocks on MC's bedroom door and asks, may I? You know, he's so polite with it, such a gentleman, okay? And then in business trip, oh my god, in his card business trip, bruh, MC is like, why didn't you do anything? Didn't you miss me? And then Zayn is like, what did you want me to do in front of all those people? And then they're watching a movie, and then when MC gets on top of him and is like, I missed you or something like that, and then Zayn just does not hesitate. He just switches off the TV, and then MC goes like, didn't you say you wanted to watch a movie? And he's like, I changed my mind now. And then proceeds to well, you know the rest. That man's flirting is very like specific, and it is so different, and it is slow burn. That's the best way to describe it. But it's charming. He's so charming in his own way. Yeah, when he gets freaky, he becomes another type of beast. But he's such a sweetheart, just like all of them. I got the game for Caleb. Nice, Holly. Caleb stole me away from Silas and Zayn. So, I get that. Hi, everyone. Hi, Reggie. Reg. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for butchering your username. Reggie Sky. Cute name. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. You started lads in February 2025. Zayn was my main until I found out about Rafayel lore. He stole my heart. Xavier and Silas are tied in second. I can't choose a favorite BGM. I enjoy all of them. Oh, nice. Oh my gosh, I can't blame you for not being able to choose a BGM because they're all so good. I agree. And Xavier and Silas being tied in second, the Philosian men have a hold on you. The Zane pipeline to Raphael is unique. I haven't heard of Zane mains transitioning into Raphael. That's nice. That's pretty cool. I haven't heard of that much. Slay. Zane ranks number 1 for looks and body, but he's too dom and too workaholic to be my main. So he's currently number 2 or number 3 after Valko. That's a nice ranking. Okay. Hi, Reggie Sky. Yes, Raflor will suck you in. Yeah. Zane's English VA is amazing at kissing. Right? I adore him. He's my main. Possibly tied with Valko now. Xavier is my second, but sadly I see everyone that isn't Zane Valko in a platonic light. Yeah, that's understandable. Sometimes I feel platonic with Raphael, to be honest. It's just those few moments and few cards that catch me off guard. But for the most part, yeah, I feel very platonic with Raphael and Xavier and Silas. Believe it or not, I started feeling platonic with Silas. Like, I feel the most emotionally, like my holy trinity currently is Caleb Valko, Zane, and then Xavier, and then Raphael and Silas are kind of on the same level. Yeah, that's what my ranking kind of looks like right now. It's always changing. But my number 1 ever since it became Caleb and Valko hasn't changed. So, there is that. Zane is so hot. I really like that. He initially comes off as a bit cold and guarded, and you have to work for it before he slowly warms up over time. Exactly. And I love intelligent nerds. That is his appeal, you know. Exactly. I think I have a hard time to get Xavier the most in game. I do not lie. We lie to people or hide info from... Yeah. Holly, that's understandable. Xavier, I love his personality and I love the way he looks. His design is gorgeous. But his personality was kind of pissing me off at the beginning, at the start, because of how secretive he was. But then later, as I read more about him, his lore and his main story and his cards, he has started opening up more. All of them have really good character development, so I can appreciate that. So I fell in love with Xavier too, to nobody's surprise. The movie is about to watch us energy. Ooh. True, I need to study Silas and Xavier more. I'm a harem girl. Being Zane and Caleb, but Raph was first for a while. Wow. Oh, that's so cool. I love... See, that's what I'm saying. The more we read and the more we interact with the guys and the longer we play, the more we realize whom we actually resonate with. And I love that. And I love discussing about that too. Because it's different for everyone. So that makes it like really fun to hear about, you know. Xav is a little freak, but I understand that, Holly. I love Xavier is also a duality king, like in terms of not only being like a freak, but also he's so he's one of the most gentle and calm. The thing that I love about Xavier the most, right, out of any of the guys, Xavier's ability to always keep a cool, calm head and just speak so softly. Has that man ever raised his voice? Probably once, maybe. I don't know if that was in the main story or where, but have we ever heard Xavier raise his voice? I don't think so. I think I've heard all the other guys raise their voice, but not Xavier. I could be remembering wrong, but just the way that Xavier can respond to situations that are stressful so calmly just amazes me. Ooh, excuse me. It just amazes me, and that's what I admire about him. Like, a lot. Xavier and that jealousy streak, I wasn't ready. Who do you like more? Me or Lumiere? Not bread. We're not eating bread. Who's Charlie? Got the game for Zane. I saw his trailer on TikTok in 2022 and pre-registered so fast. Ooh, he's still my number 1. When Silas came out, he pretty He pretty much tied with him. Oh, Slay! Valko took Xavier's place as third. That's what I'm saying, Valko just kept on sneaking on everyone. Also, hi Aya, or Aya. I don't know how do you say your name, okay? I'm sorry, Aya28. Forgive me. Welcome in. Is that your first time chatting? I think it is. Thank you so much for joining. I'm about to actually wrap up in a few minutes because we've been rambling for like 2 hours. I didn't even see the time. I initially just wanted to come yap and chill for 1 hour, and it's about to be 2 hours. What? This was so much fun though, by the way. Somebody asked me about if I had like Valko headcanons. Yes, I do. I'm gonna end by reading Valko headcanons that I had, and amazing cute headcanons my girl Branny had. So before I get to that, I'm just gonna read the last bits of what you darling flowers have said. Holly says, I like Silas. He never lies too and is up from about what he wants. Yeah. Silas is very, that's one thing I love about him too. Like he hides things from MC just because he doesn't want her to get hurt, but he knows that she's smart enough to figure it out, and he eventually just lets her roll with it, Yeah. It's weird, but I just platonic friendship. I must be touch starved, but I want to build a pillow fort with Xavier and Rafayel as well as Caleb. That is such a cute thing to say. Pillow fight and show binging fight. Old man on one side. Yeah. A lot of their aggravating traits were actually enjoyable for me since I'm constantly reading Rofan manhwa. Oh, what is that about? Sometimes the tropes in those are so anger-inducing. That's very interesting, Skull. Ooh. Zane's silence. Oh my god. Zane's Catch-22 card is so hot. Please. Though, first of all those, till date, my favorite multi-banners stories are Tomorrow's Catch-22. I have all 5 of those. And the Kindles, the outfits, the wolf cuts, I love it. 10 out of 10. Would read again and again and again. Xavier is so dreamy, calm and cute. Exactly, Kokoro. Exactly. It's been fun. Yes, Jason. It's been so much fun. Honestly, when you're having that much fun that you don't even realize 2 hours have passed, I should stream more. Do you darlings want me to stream more frequently? I think you guys love Sunday. I think Sunday seems to be a good day for everybody. Everybody seems to enjoy Sunday. I'm still getting used to this whole streaming thing, but I'm happy if you guys are happy. You know what I mean? This was so therapeutic. Thank you so much for being here. Yes. So I'm gonna read the headcanons. 1 second. Let me go and scroll by to that post that I made. So my headcanons, I had like 7 of them. My headcanons for Valko was that, number 1, I think Valko's birthday, in my mind, is December 26th. I believe Valko is a Capricorn, an earth sign, through and through. Okay? He just gives me so much earth sign energy. Fun fact, I'm also a Capricorn, but my birthday is Jan 3rd. But I just feel like from the trailers we saw in his connection with nature and him being a wolf, it just makes sense to me that he's an earth sign. That's just my reasoning. Okay. Then all of his cologne, skincare and body care products have chocolate in them. Okay. Because we know that Valko is a chocoholic. That's why I wholeheartedly feel like everything he buys will have chocolate in it. Point blank period. Number 3. I think that Valko would bring a new chocolate bar or treat every day from his chocolate factory for MC to try at home, and then would eagerly and earnestly ask her for her honest feedback. Like ask her to like taste it and then tell him back, was it good? Does it need any improvement? Is the flavor profile too sweet, too bitter? Should we use more cocoa or less cocoa? I just feel like he would ask these questions because he's such a cutie. Then in his office, I think he would keep a miniature and large chocolate dessert figurine, like a gachap. You know those gachapon machines? Yeah. So the gachapon machine that he would have would be like having dessert figurines, a small version and then a large version. Okay. Then, oh wait, before I continue, let me read what you guys are saying. Sunday is good. Okay, Sunday. Okay, you vote for Sunday. All right, my darlings, I hear you. So Sunday it is. Catch 22 was groundbreaking. I agree. Yo, Catch 22 unlocked something in me. I feel like a part of me awakened. It awakened something in me. That's all I'm gonna say. I was born in April 25th. Oh my god, that's so nice. So Holly, is your star sign Aries? Are you an Aries? Like Silas? Because Silas's birthday is April 18th and we know that Silas is an Aries. So please correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you so much for going live and hanging out with us. It's so much fun, Dark Phoenix. I'm so happy to always hang out and chill with you guys live. Because hanging out with you, darling flowers, live is a completely different experience. And I was shy at first to try it. I won't lie. But it's so much fun. I'm a Sagittarius. Hey, slay. I'm a Capricorn rising. Ooh. So what does that mean? Like Capricorn rising as in... I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with... I know I've heard of these terms like rising and all of that, but does that mean you are a Capricorn or does that mean you're a different sign but a Capricorn rising? I'm sorry, I'm still learning. I'm a bull. Oh, so you're... Is that Taurus? Taurus is a bull or is Aries a bull? Yo, I'm so sorry. I'm getting all of my star sign animals mixed up. I'm so sorry. I would rage bait him. I'll give me another one. Nom nom nom. April 25 is Taurus. Oh, okay. Slay another. Oh my god. Earth signs unite. Okay. So then the last three headcanons I have, my personal headcanons of Valko, I think that sometimes he calls MC by this nickname. Bonbon? Like, can you imagine? He goes like, come here, Bonbon. Or, give me a kiss, Bonbon. I just think that'd be so cute. Like, I can really imagine him doing that. Like, saying that, you know? And in my mind, maybe this is because these are my favorite set of flowers. Like, combinations. Every day, I would think he would bring MC a bouquet of flowers made up of not only delicate lily of the valley, vibrant hot pink hibiscus blooms, and soft light pink lilies. And I want to add in dark pink roses to that mix also, because I love dark pink roses. I think they're so pretty. And yes, those are the flowers that I really like and love. Lily of the Valley recently because of Valko. And I also really love Caleb's flower. What is it? Is it Asiatic apple blossoms? They look like sakura to me, which I love as well. Anything that's, as you might have guessed, anything that is pink is my favorite. By the way, hot pink is my favorite color. Okay. And the last headcanon that I had of him is that I think that Valko can devour an entire box of chocolates, both non-alcoholic and alcoholic, in under 5 minutes. Point blank period. That man is unhinged for chocolate. Okay? And then, oh my god, my darling flower Branny, her headcanons, let me read those to you also. Oh my god, you guys will love her headcanons. I'm still here to learn, lol. Aries is Ram. That's so cute. I'm a Sagittarius, December 18th. Yo, okay, nice. I'm a Pisces, early March. Slay. A lot of people think he'll call us Pancake. Yes, Pancake is definitely one of them. One of the usernames. Not usernames. Oh my god, nicknames. The time I was born on my birthday, it was Capricorn. It's possible to have multiple planets and stuff in the same sign. Oh, that's so interesting. Whoa. In my case, Capricorn is my rising and Neptune signs. Oh, wow. I actually really love that. I need to look more into that. Thank you for telling me. So yeah, some headcanons, which my girl Branny, she said, MC constantly triggers his cuteness aggression to where he can't help but nibbling playfully at her cheeks and giving her little pecks on the lips. Then, whenever he has an itch or a tickle on his head, back, or ears, MC will scratch it for him. Once MC finds that perfect spot, one of his legs will twitch a bit. like a pup. He might even let out a little awoo. I love how she thinks she's so cute. Like MC, he too is afraid of thunderstorms. Both MC and Valko work hard to overcome their fears so that they can comfort each other. They cuddle close and fall asleep under their weighted blankets while wearing noise-cancelling headphones. Aww. I imagine he often works from home, ticking away at his laptop. He sometimes becomes frustrated while hunting for pesky bugs in his code. MC notices and makes him a sweet treat to cheer him up. The little things mean the world to him. Side note, as someone who codes, the frustration is relatable. Lol. Girl Branny, I love you so much. I wish you were online. Is generally really playful and hyper. He loves exploring, is curious, does zoomies when particularly excited. Can you imagine Valko doing zoomies? That grown-ass buff man doing zoomies in his bedroom or living room. What a sight. That deserves to be its own card. Like, honestly. And there's last two. Particularly, gifting chocolates is serious business for him, especially for Valentine's Day, but she did like a play on words with Valentine's Day and instead said Valko-entine's Day. I love that. Valko-entine's Day. He hasn't tried every kind of chocolate that exists yet, but one of his top goals is to do exactly that. He has his god tier level top chalky chocolates. You can be certain that you will enjoy whatever he has chosen for you. And where was I? Yeah, him being a chocolate lover, I feel so seen. Chocolate is my most favorite thing in the world to eat, utter heaven. Chocolate is one of my guilty pleasures as well. So highly relatable. And lastly, she says, I actually read an amazing headcanon on Reddit. A poster over there said they believe it was Valko who rescued Caleb during the explosion. MC faints, therefore never witnesses this. They also said that because his evol is metallization, perhaps he helped in securing Caleb's bionic arm for him. And now I'm wondering if Valko created and worked on its tech, being nerdy like that and all. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm just literally reading from her comment, okay, like the headcanon. She wrote all that. I always thought of his evil as more of an alchemy type ability, but I love this headcanon from this Redditor so much. Shout out to that girlie. Thank you so much, Branny. Even though she's not online right now, but she's such a sweetheart. She's another darling flower that has been with me since I started my Love and Deepspace channel. And she's so cute. Always such a sweetheart. So my girl, Branny, I hope you can watch this and listen to us fangirling about your cute headcanons of Valko. Xander literally has made the nickname Pancake invade my headcanons, lol. Is Xander another name for Xavier? Who is Xander? I'm sorry. Is that Xavier or somebody else? Zoomies are going to knock everything in the house down. LMAO. Exactly, Silver. Oh my god. Imagine MC trying to like calm him down when he's in that state. How? That's such a funny and cute thing to think about. Lol. So he does zooming, I do small hopping stims. That can be a cute and funny concept for a card, right? Like a solo card or something, or a birthday card or anything, because it's so unique to him. Oh my god. My darling flowers, this has been so much fun. I thoroughly enjoyed fangirling and also talking about our frustrations with the higher-ups' unsavory decisions, but getting to know you a lot better, learning about everybody's favorites, how long we've been playing, and all that fun stuff. Xander is a voice actor on YouTube, and I guess who does Valko voicemails. Oh, I need to check that out. Thank you so much, Pink, for telling me that. I am totally going to research him for scientific purposes, of course. Speaking of ASMR, let me know whom your favorite ASMR artist is on YouTube. There's one guy that I really, really love. I started listening to him on the 12th of July, I think. Yeah, I found him on the 12th. His name is JASMR. JAE ASMR. He sounds a lot like Xavier, but like, I don't know, I just, like, it's his range. He can do a deep voice, like he can do a dom voice and a submissive voice both really well. And fun fact, he also plays Love and Deepspace, and his favorite guys are Rafayel and Xavier. And he has one ASMR roleplay of Xavier. He's so good. He's my favorite. Like outside of the Love and Deepspace English voice actors, he's definitely one of my favorites. JASMR. He's too good. Yeah. Thank you again. Really appreciate you being here. Thank you, Dark Phoenix. Thank you so much. That's easy. Simply Silas is the best. Slay. Nora ASMR is my absolute favorite. Ooh, ASMR Bakery. I'm gonna check all of these out. Speaking of ASMR, do you darlings, last question, do you like listening to ASMR like in terms of just listening to people's voices, like only them like role playing and stuff, or do you also like listening to people eating, like you have like the mukbang ASMRs or any other type? Let me know. Have a great night, fellow darlings. Let's all come back together again for another lovely time with our precious lawsuits. Oh, Jason, you are so cute. Stop. Please continue. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. My heart is overwhelmed and overfilled with so much love, joy, and affection. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. Reading these types of comments makes me so giddy. Oh my god, you guys are angels, for real. I'm just gonna do a little cute outro saying goodbye to all of you that joined. Role-playing type of ASMR, yeah, I love those too. Thank you so much, Kokoro, Silver, Lovey, Skull, Reggie Sky, Holly. I'm trying to get everybody's username. 1 second. Water Unleashed, Dark Phoenix. I'm sorry if I'm repeating any usernames, okay. Mame and Deepspace, Rainbow Pair of Dice. Oh Hum, Newy, Starfish, Ice Prince, Her Meowjesty, Kokoro, and Zane's Jasmine, Pink Drinks Tears. I think that's everybody. Art of Aries. I think I mentioned everybody. I'm sorry if I missed out anybody's username, but I think I got everybody. Thank you so much. Nerdy, oh my god, Nerdy. Thank you so much, Nerdy. Fairy, oh my god, hey girl, how are you? Fairy, Chen, oh my god, thank you so much for stopping by. Unfortunately, I was about to end stream. Hopefully you can rewatch this when you have some free time. I think I'm gonna be streaming every Sunday, because I think most people are free on Sunday and most people voted for Sunday. So I'll be back next Sunday, okay? We can chill out and chat. Honestly, discussion style or chatting style videos are my favorites, are some of my absolute favorite videos to make. So it's no surprise that when I stream, my favorite type of stream to do is the chatting style ones. By the way, Fairy, before I go, who is your favorite guy from Love and Deepspace? And just let me know, how long have you been playing the game? Because I feel so bad just leaving like this when you just joined. So just let me know, let everybody know who your favorite guy is, how long have you been playing. Let me know. Everybody's so sweet. Sleepy Sensei. Good night. Yeah, everybody have a good morning, a good night, and a very good afternoon. Okay. I hope everybody hydrates well and eat something nice and have your favorite drink, your favorite food, do something fun, do something that makes you happy. I know this situation can be depressing, is depressing for a lot of us, and we're trying to navigate how we feel about the game. It's okay to take a step back, breathe, don't believe in any baseless rumors. Try your best to just stick to, official channels for updates, and surround yourself with the things that make you happy. Revisit old content of the game or other games that you like to play or other hobbies. Spend some time with loved ones outside of the game. I hope you can do something that makes you happy and makes you feel fabulous. Fish apple, and I started playing July of 2025. That is such a beautiful, delicious combination. And happy 1 year, Fairy. That's amazing to be able to reach more than a year of playing. And I wish we could have. And I was telling everybody that I completed 2 years playing Love and Deepspace on August 15th. But I am in no celebratory mood at all because of what transpired. But wishing you a happy 1 year. Oh, happy 2 years, Holly. High-fiving you through the screen, because same. I hope you have many blessings for me. Oh my gosh, everybody is so sweet. Yes, good vibes and virtual chocolate milk and desserts for all of you darling flowers. I love and appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and for even all of my darling flowers who are lurking in the background. Appreciate you. Have an awesome day. Take care. I love you. Remember, you are loved, you are cherished, you matter. And I will see you in the next video, live or otherwise. Bye. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye. Sweet dreams. Yes, thank you so much. Sweet dreams to you too. Ta-ta.